I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as hater nation. And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all.
It's fat phobia.
No one cares!
Hey girls, welcome back. Get yourself prepared because tonight's live stream was one of Amber's absolute worst. It seems most of her co-workers in the lolcow universe are starting to turn on Amber and she is not handling it well. Scooter is finally educating himself on the lore and pushing back on some things and Amber is scrambling.
What's going on with you, Amber? Why aren't you not doing too good?
The chat hates me, the hosts hate me, the world hates me, everyone, it just feels like everyone is out to get me and I'm not having a good time. It's like fat phobia. It's like Amberlynn doesn't do good enough. It's like, did you not see me with pie in my face? Do you not see this 500+ pound girl like dance every stream? You guys are never gonna get to see my body again. I'm never gonna dance again. Like I'm literally over it.
No,
like, at this point.
you're definitely gonna dance again. I do feel like the chat agrees. I've talked to other hosts and they agree. Like, you know, people do want to see you do more stuff. They want to see. I mean, you're the main attraction of the show. They want to see you go through it.
Nah. People act like I'm not doing good enough. Like Tina is giving very much Roxy vibes. Like I used to donate to Tina and she was all about that life. She never said anything bad about me. And now she's saying I'm not doing anything, but yeah, I'm dressing as a pig. Like, what do you want me to do? Do a fucking belly flop on the floor? Like,
they
what
probably
more?
would like that.
I would probably die. For Boogie to be like showing pictures of me and like making fun of my legs.
Part of being here is you gotta get a thicker skin. And look, you're gonna have to do stuff.
And I have been. I've been doing my hardest. Like this shit is out of my element. Like it's just so fucked up. Like I can't do anything right. I either talk too much or talk too little, or I cry too much or cry too little. Like girl world hates me. Now the LCU hates me. Like I'm just so over it. I'm dying too.
Fine.
We're all dying.
According to Boogie, I'm fucking ugly and disgusting and gross. Dude, Boogie can kiss my ass. His fiance is literally a toddler who watching paint dry is more entertaining than her dumbass. And I tried so hard yesterday to talk to her and encourage her and be nice to her, for her to just go and talk shit about me. Like, Pocahontas, you can shut the fuck up. I'm not being mean. I'm being real. You don't fucking know the lore. You don't know that Desi is the most boring person ever on this planet. That's why she's not a fucking host. Duh. And this is why I'm on the number one, number two, number whatever show. Because I'm actually fucking entertaining. But still, it's never fucking good enough around here for anybody, especially you, Pocahontas. You probably look like Pocahontas yourself, you fat pig.
Here's the deal. Like, there is constructive criticism buried beneath the bullshit, and I think we can all learn from it.
Honestly, fuck everyone. It was supposed to be a fun show. And I was feeling confident. And I was like, oh, I look cute. I look great.
Here's the deal. You zone out you get upset and you zone out. Like, you did it last night. And, like, I get it. I get it. But, like, you can't let the chat get to you because
all they want to do is talk shit about me. That's the only reason why they're here. You guys think that you're entertaining?
Yeah,
shut the fuck up,
great.
Just Cupid, you stupid ass. You've never found Cupid a day in your life. You're probably lonely and single, you piece of shit.
Every time she talks like this, I honestly don't see how she thinks it improves her chances of getting her channel back.
The hate is loud right now, and I literally do not want to do this anymore. I'm so fed up, and all the hosts. I used to look up to Tina.
Yep, Tina, the Tina that ripped Foodie Beauty a new one when she was on lolcow Live, is now coming for Amber.
No, listen, what happened? I went to Kuwait. The cat is old. Her nails grew into her pads because I was gone for 2 months. I didn't know that would happen. When I came back, I offered to get her nails cut. And now people are like, your nail will be hurt. Okay, that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, but you and your
wait, cat's nails don't grow that fast in 2 months.
Yes, when they're elderly, they do. Look it up.
You don't even fucking let your box breathe. You don't even shave that motherfucker. You leave caca on that like you did your cat. I'm not working with that ugly bitch.
That's my queen, Tina.
On this show.
let's get it's Wednesday, so we gotta do weigh-ins. Let's do weigh-ins real quick. Alright.
Let's get on to the fat phobia.
Amber, I feel bad for the 3 chin joke cause you crying and stuff.
I get it. I have 3 chins. My legs look like tree trunks. Like, I'm fully aware. Keep going. Just keep on with the weigh-in.
Amberlynn ended up losing weight. She is the only one that lost weight. So, I mean, W is for her, honestly. W is for her. She lost 2 pounds this week. Congratulations.
But it doesn't matter, right, Boogie? Because I'm ugly and gross and no one should love me ever.
Nope, that's not what I come up here to say. No, me and Desi are watching.
Okay.
Because, Amber, I am a fan. You are actually beautiful underneath that weight. And when you lose it, you will be beautiful. But it's fair to say that weight holds you back. For a big girl, you are quite beautiful. And you know what? I do admire that you take good care of yourself. I get triggered by fat women. I get triggered by fat women. That's just a thing for me. You are
you're
beautiful.
mad because you're attracted to her because she's so beautiful, and you're pissed because she's fat. You can't.
You're damn good at your makeup. Desi admires that.
Boogie.
She told me to tell you that.
You were making fun of me. You posted a picture of my full body, and you were very mean.
Someone posted a photo of themselves with Amber out in public, which she actually loves. She regularly uses full body shots for shock value in thumbnails, but suddenly no one is allowed to comment on her body.
You know she doesn't like leg pictures.
There's a tweet of her standing up doing a selfie with a fan, and I just showed it.
Like he was saying all kinds of shit on live, like, oh, Amberlynn, she talks too much, she didn't do anything for the show, she's useless there. Like, and then he comes up here and it's like, oh, I feel bad.
He might have BPD himself going back and forth like that. Something ain't right up there.
As you guys may or may not know, Amberlynn-Reid's been a very big supporter of Queens throughout the past, like she was with Roxy.
Yeah, and Tina, fuck her, because it's giving Roxy, because Roxy supported me when I gave money, and then when I joined the LCU, it's all of a sudden, fuck Amberlynn. I don't know if Tina's just jealous of me or what it is. I'd be jealous too, because I don't have a single cockroach in my home.
Damn, your mama looks like
I'm getting tired of Amber's bullshit, dude, not doing nothing on the show.
Let me slow this down, that is really fast.
Because of all the hate she went through in Girl World at Scooter and Sweet Tea.
No. I do hear a lot of people saying what you're saying, and look, I am trying to remove myself from Bus because that is my son's show. Amber's very limited with what she will and won't do, and
it doesn't matter when you're over here. It's not about what you will and won't do. You'll do like everybody else. You are equal here. Nobody has more seniority. Just because you've been on YouTube longer, or just because you made more videos, that doesn't have anything. Look at Mike, he's a fucking millionaire and made thousands of videos, and he don't get special privileges. He has to dress up like an asshole. Fletcher, you're right. All they do is glaze. And let me tell you something, Sweet Tea and Scooter, so y'all don't know. I don't get off on somebody being big on YouTube. That's not a clout. So for y'all to say that I would do that if she was on here, absolutely not. I wouldn't take her on here.
I'm like literally in shock right now why her tune changed. Like genuinely.
She genuinely doesn't seem to understand what's happening here. Of course they talked her up just to get her on the show, and now that she's been there for about a week, they're starting to see her real attitude and true colors. And on top of that, the more time they spend actually learning Amber's history and lore, the more those honest opinions are inevitably going to come out.
Because what, we make more than Queens does? Then do better, Tina. Become more entertaining.
No, here's the deal with like the Tina and ALR beef is like Amber like literally said behind the scenes like I could never beef with Tina. I couldn't do it.
You guys, like if you are a cash cow or higher, you can be in the VC. And the first night I was in the VC, all of a sudden Tina came on and started talking shit to me, and I was like simping. Yeah. I was like giggling, and I was like, oh my god, you're turning me on. But now I can tell like that wasn't a joke. Like this is real.
Yeah, and I can bungee jump with her fucking underwear. Fat bitch.
Behind the scenes, Tina did.
And you're skinny
several times, and I know as a content creator, it wouldn't work. You can't put two big personalities like that. Number one, it would be a waste.
She's not a big personality. She's a big hated person.
That's big what I'm trying.
Amber, if you had self-respect, you wouldn't be 800 lbs.
Anyways, I'm not. Never was. Back to the crumble cookie video. I looked hot as in that, and I'll recreate it a million times over if I have to. Obviously not on YouTube because TOS they hate me over here. But I looked hot as so f you.
I mean, yo mama still got it downloaded on his playlist, so
he probably watches it every night.
Give the people what they want. How many nemesis or donations to get Tommy to come on stream and make Amber and her finally do a Q&A to get to the truth?
I don't know. See, the thing was my girlfriend wanted to do that, and then she realized y'all are fucked up and vile, and she might not anymore. So in this clip she's gonna say Amberlynn's not famous, Keemstar is, and Mike is. I'm sorry, no offense to Keemstar and Mike, but let's go in public and say, do you know who Keem is? Majority will say no. Do you know who Amberlynn is? They're probably gonna say yes.
The funniest part is how offended Keemstar gets by this, because later in the stream he actually stops to fact check her, and honestly, that moment is pretty funny.
I know a lot of these haters hate to realize it, but I get recognized on the constant every time I go in public. That's not me being cocky, that's me being realistic. I'm very well known, and I'm sorry that y'all fucking hate that. Point blank period.
Sports Bar Quad? Dude, that would be funny as
Quad.
That's a reaction channel. Rachel Reacts looks just like that.
I'm scared to lose weight. Because at that point, look, I'm not the most entertaining guy in the world, but I'm funny to make fun of, right? And like, I know that's a lot of my value. And I've always worried, okay, if I really do commit to losing weight and I lose all the weight, are people even gonna f with me anymore? Like, is that a concern you've dealt with? Because I know you've been in YouTube for a long time.
This moment made it clear that Scooter has been educating himself on Amber. She's repeated this sentiment for years, and it's even referenced in my intro, the question of choosing health versus money, or money over meaningful weight loss.
Wait, so what exactly was the question?
Like, basically, are you afraid, like, are you almost afraid to lose weight just because you're afraid it could impact your career?
I have had those feelings in the past of like, will people want to watch me as much if I am not as big? Because I get it. Like, seeing someone my size be as confident and as loud as she is, it's kind of crazy to watch because people my size are usually like shy and they hide indoors and they this and they that. And I'm kind of a low-key a train wreck. And, you know, I feed into the trolling and the drama of it all. But if I lose all the weight, it's probably not going to be as entertaining. I have thought about that. LOL, girl, I'm not fucking fake confident. I'm real confident because if I was fake confident, I wouldn't fucking be on here. Thank you very much. You're obviously the one who's fucking fake confident. You don't even have a fucking picture of yourself. You're probably ugly as shit. You want to talk about fake confident? Look in the mirror. GWHR357. I fucking hate your username, and you said the real world doesn't fuck with me. Is that why all the like well-known YouTubers? I'm about to play a Zeta Ray real quick. They're in my DMs. They're fucking supporting me. They're not fucking supporting the haters or the fucking bullshit reaction channels. So fuck you. Sit on it and spin.
She's not a big personality. She seems to think because of all the hate, she can tell Keem, listen, I'm not going to do this. I sleep till 2. Bitch, get over it. Get over it.
Wait,
your fat ass for me to be in bed. Last night she said she sleeps till 2, so they couldn't go live at 4. Let me tell you something when it comes to Keemstar. He don't give a fuck your sleeping pattern.
Sorry, Tina. Actually, Keem did care because he did a workaround and he actually listened to me. So he does care about me. Just because he doesn't care about you, you're f***ing jealous. You want to play this game?
Problem,
we can play this game. Exactly. What Sweet Tea said. It sounds like a you problem, not an AMBERLYNNREID problem.
What really bothered me here is Amber framing this like some kind of hierarchy. Tina points out that Keemstar is their boss, and Amber's response is basically, well, he listens to me more than you. Amber, that's not a flex. We know why Keem is so accommodating to you. I don't think Amber actually gets it though. This is giving the same energy as when she used to say YouTube was her boss, except also insisting they weren't really her boss and she could do whatever she wanted.
Where is Fat Camp this year? Amberlynn,
we don't know yet.
Have to go.
Yeah, we don't know where Fat Camp is. She's 100% going. We're making sure of that. And nope. But no.
My pant legs drag, bitch, because I'm petite, okay? And my pants are too fucking long. So she's, ooh. These fucking people, this is why I don't want the grays to be freed. It'd be way worse, and I'm just not in the mood at all. Yeah, it makes me sick to even think about it.
I want to get to it because you got to deal with this shit better. But Megan Line pointed out something in the chat just to address what Tina said. Let's get back to it.
Bitch, this is LCU. This is not girl world, where y'all getting your pee-pees and your periods and your menopause and all the other weird estrogen problems y'all have over there. I am not a co-worker, Amber.
How the fuck did she change her tune so hard? Now she wants to distance herself so bad that she's not even a co-worker of mine? Bro, do we have the same boss? Then we're co-workers. Get used to it. You're just big mad that I'm more entertaining and more well-known than you.
I'm gonna play the clip.
Pathetic.
It's because her channel is demonetized.
Right.
So if that's the reason why you're here and Keem gave you a chance over here so you can feed your fat ass, then you need to do more content. Be more appreciative. Be more grateful. Stop acting like we're graced with your hate. We got enough hate of our own. We don't need yours, bitch.
If Tina got the hate that I got, she would not withstand it. She would not be able to withstand it. You have to be a strong mother.
Goral, you might be able to fool the lol cow audience, but you're not fooling Goral World. She has never been able to handle this level of backlash on her own platform. In her own streams, she would spiral, cry, and threaten to quit, which she's done repeatedly. Just last year alone, Amber quit YouTube over a dozen times and left her paying members high and dry. All this swearing at viewers is happening now because she knows it's allowed here, and because she's surrounded by people who don't know her, who are backing her up.
And you are getting more views because I am here. You are making me sound like the most cockiest, narcissistic person, but to defend myself, I know my worth, and I know that I have brought a lot of viewership to the LCU, okay? Point blank, period. You know what I think it is? Because I said she was turning me on, and I think her sexuality, I ignited it, and now she's like ashamed. So she's trying to like push it away. I think that's what it is.
Are you saying Tina's gay?
I'm saying she might be.
Damn.
She doesn't like it when people say, like, I don't know. I feel like she always has a gripe against younger women.
No, I want to go back to what you were saying before about, like, the hate and stuff. Like, something that I've learned, because I've really started diving into Goral World a bit, and I want to get into that in a minute. Goral World, that's part of the larger internet. That's just, like, the ocean. Like there is so much that comes from that. That shit's crazy out there. Like, Dude, I wouldn't want to see Tina in that environment.
It's a huge bonus.
Tina is a big personality. She's very loud. She's very mean. She's very like, I'm superior. I'm above everyone else.
All right. Now I want to get into like probably the biggest story of today, which is FFG, a French fried girl, not showing up. Keem, Yo Mama, they worked really hard to set up this whole thing. Keem was even going to help her get her channel back because her channel was shut down for some bad, we're not going to get into it, but some bad shit. And then she literally canceled today, the day of the thing. And I remember Keem coming up on her panel yesterday saying, oh, this is the only time she can do it. This is the only time she can do it. Today she goes and says, I never agreed to do a show. I never talked about doing a show.
So yes, French Fried Girl, who is primarily a foodie beauty reaction channel, was recently terminated from YouTube. After that, she reached out to Keemstar for help getting her channel back. Keemstar then shuffled around a few of the other Lol Cow shows to make room for her to appear on Lol Cow Pit, the show hosted by Yo Mama, a reaction channel known for defending Amber and Chantal. Then FFG posted on Twitter saying she never agreed to go on any of these shows. And once that happened, Keemstar, and honestly the entire Lol Cow universe, had a lot to say about it.
That French fried bitch. We called this in 4K yesterday that she wasn't gonna fucking show up today, and lo and behold, what happens?
We called it last night. We said she wasn't gonna show up. She said she didn't even say she would. So, I don't know, someone's lying to somebody.
You fucked up my day, you fucked up Billy's day, you fucked up Keem's day, all because your big fat ass couldn't decide what the fuck you wanted to do.
I got kind of an issue, so tomorrow you will not be live.
What?
You and Yo Mama are gonna switch times for tomorrow.
Be on at 2. I'm sleeping at 2.
It's just one day. It's just one day. It's the only time we can lock down the interview.
You're not actually bringing in like one of her biggest fucking detractors and saying, oh, they get your time slot too. Like, you're not actually saying that. Why don't we do it on Bus?
Do you want me to do it at the same time? If you want Pitt to go live at 8 and you're live at 8 at the same time, I could do that, but your show's gonna tank with viewership.
Anybody that doesn't know about FFG or French Fried Girl, she...
Oh, that's who it
is insane.
People are mad at me that my cat ran away, and I was literally, heartbroken and breaking down and all that. FFG has killed 3 pets. Literally 2 dogs within a week span of each other. One she killed because the other one had too much anxiety because it missed the other one too much. Yeah, that's mental illness. And then the other one was...
that for a fact? Or
I know that for a fact because she has literally said that with her own mouth. She stole Foodie Beauty's cat by literally scamming, and then she has scammed her audience for tens of thousands of dollars, saying this cat's still alive, but she fucking killed that cat, bro.
Maybe FFG picked that time slot on purpose to fuck with Amber. I don't fucking know.
She probably did. She's psycho. I'm saying that FFG never cams up. She never wants to show her face because she's uglier than Foodie Beauty times a million. So I'm hoping tomorrow she actually grows some fucking balls and shows her fucking face like we all do. That stupid
way.
Fucking animal killing whore.
Did you hear what was supposed to happen today? So French Fried Girl is being apparently a shithead. Keem went on Cash and
Hey, Scooter, Bus is going on the regular time today.
8 p.m.? Okay.
Yeah. Bro, this French Fry Girl bitch has really, really fucking triggered me, bro. She agreed to come on and do the show, and then she's telling me now, I'll do the show if you get my channel back. Bro, I done already hit up YouTube for you. I can't guarantee your channel's gonna come back if you broke terms of service. Bro, I'm legitimately pissed, bro. I went out of my way to help you with nothing in return. There was no, I'll help you if you do this show. I just helped you. Then days later, I asked you if you come on to Pit to battle fucking Yo Mama. You agreed to it. And now you're trying to do this weird blackmail thing with me. And sucks for French Fry Girl, because I'm going to tell everyone how you act, bro.
Hell yeah.
Why did the French Fry Girl not come?
Because she's fucking scared of Yo Mama because Yo Mama has all the tea, all the receipts, all the everything. FFG is nothing but a fucking animal fucking killing bitch. I have 100 balls compared to her. Just like me, FFG did start as a weight loss type of deal.
Crazy.
And just like me, all she's done has gained weight too. It's hard for me to take someone serious because she hates on Foodie Beauty so much and me for gaining weight and all this stuff, but she's literally doing the same thing.
On Bus episode 1, ALR said Emily abused her and swore it was true. Now she's back with Emily, claiming the abuse never happened. See why no one believes you, ALR? Hem your pants, then mop legs will stop.
I never once said it didn't happen. I stand by everything in that regard is true both ways. We are healing from that. So I don't know why you guys have to like be all up in my business like that. Fuck you.
You can't complain about people being in your business when you're the one volunteering the information. You've bragged on multiple streams about you and Emily, shared every detail, and then turned around and talked about bringing her on the show. If you don't want people to invade your privacy, stop using your relationship for content.
Are y'all able to go to therapy together? I guess not, since y'all are so long distance, right?
You could still do therapy like that. Yeah, we've thought about it and talked about it. It would be probably a good idea.
Watching all this stuff, because I've really been immersed in myself since I more or less finished my move. It made me realize I've been a little bit, I guess, unfair to some of them. But, like, calling every single channel that covers ALR and Goral World and all that a detractor channel is wrong. Like, there are legitimate reaction channels out there. But then, you know, somebody like FFG, I will call her a detractor. She's the worst kind of detractor.
Who's a legitimate reactor?
You should give them a little bit of room to grow, though, too, right?
Because, look, I feel like some of them really are legitimate. I really do feel like they have good interests and all that stuff. You know, like...
Good interests? What does that mean?
And here it is. This is the shift I was talking about. Scooter and Sweet Tea are now openly admitting that not all reaction channels are bad, that some of them actually make valid points, and that they're learning things about Amber they didn't know before. This is exactly what Amber can't handle. It's not the criticism, it's losing control of the narrative. The moment people start realizing the reaction channels aren't just haters, the power dynamic changes. Amber is about to spiral, because this is what always happens. Once people stop blindly backing her and start fact-checking her, she takes it personally instead of reflecting.
The reason I bring up there being some good intentions on the side of some of these reaction channels is because I learned about a situation with your former girlfriend, Beck, and I kind of want to get into that a bit.
Is she a detractor channel?
No, Beck's not a detractor channel. But I saw a video, like some interviews with her talking about some of the stuff that went down whenever you guys were together.
Okay, what do you want to talk about exactly?
Well, what was like the nature of your guys' relationship? Because like the way that like she described it, and like I've seen some channels describe it, is she was like almost a caretaker for you. Yeah, like she kind of nursed you. She helped take care of your hygiene, stuff like that. Like she drove you around, helped take care of the pets. Like, is that an accurate representation of that relationship?
No, not really. No, I'm gonna say less than a year. I was like bedbound. I told you guys that in like 2019. So Beck would help with certain things, and the only hygiene time that Beck ever like helped with hygiene was after I had my hysterectomy in 2020.
Scooter bringing up Beck is important because this is one of the clearest examples of Amber rewriting history in real time. Amber just minimized what Beck did for her, and that's wild considering Beck was not only her partner, but her caretaker. After Amber's hysterectomy, Beck was wiping her. Not for a few days, not for a couple weeks. Amber has admitted it went on for nearly an entire year. She even claimed she forgot how to wipe. This was about dependency and control. Amber didn't just rely on Beck, she used Beck. You don't get to accept that level of care for years and then downplay it when it becomes inconvenient. This is why people bring up Beck. Not to be cruel, but because Amber keeps trying to pretend she wasn't dependent, and the receipts say otherwise.
It was the summer of 2020, and my hysterectomy was so hardcore that I could not wipe. Let's be real. I couldn't.
Yeah.
And during that time, as I was healing, like it took me like 2 months total to finally be able to like start doing things again, like bending and like anything really. I realized I kind of lost the muscle. This is going to be so TMI. And I'm going to be flat out honest with it. I don't want to admit to it, but I kind of lost like the ability to, because as a bigger woman as well, I lost the ability to wipe, low key. But you know the thing is, which I can now. Whoa, we need to say that. This was years ago. Why is it okay that Beck gets to like go around and like say these things? But Beck literally squatted in front of me, vagina in my face, and I had to shove yeast infection up their vagina.
Look, here's the deal.
Well, isn't that what people in relationships do?
Like how long did this go on, like, where you didn't have the muscles and, like, she was kind of helping you out with stuff?
She said 2 to 3 months.
See,
that was with the healing, but it lasted a good, like, 9 months, I would say.
Okay, so they yeah, I saw something in the chat, that's why I wanted to kind of address that.
Shut the fuck up.
But, like, so I mean, it is accurate to say then, because, like, how long were you guys together?
Like 4 years.
So I mean, almost a quarter of the relationship. Almost a quarter of the relationship. Then, like, she was helping you out. Then, so I mean, I feel like it is.
Would you do it for someone you love?
Absolutely, I would. I'm not.
Where's the problem? Where's the problem?
I'm not giving you shit on it. I'm just trying to establish what the relationship was before we get into the stuff that I want to talk about.
We were supposed to be partners, and they were there for me when they needed to be, and I was there for them. Like, I financially supported them, and they sat there, they lied and said I financially abused.
Amber, you are quick to point out things other people have done. Yet you have lied, abused people and animals, said vile things. Why should you be the only one to be forgiven? If you can keep bringing things up, so will we.
I mean, that's fair.
You're a fucking dumbass. First of all, say whatever the you want about me, but I've never abused an animal, point blank, period.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
shut the fuck up with that. Shut the fuck up.
Whenever you say that, you were, and I confirm this, you were the breadwinner in that relationship. Like, you did financially support.
I was making $150,000 a year, and they got to spend whatever the they wanted whenever they wanted. So their bullshit lies about that is not cool and not okay.
Here's the deal. Whenever I watched the interviews with her, she said that you pushed her to not get a job. Like, you encouraged her to, like, stick around the house, be a companion,
Encouraged Beck to get a job. All I ever did was say, why don't you get a job?
The issue here is, like, you're saying that you financially supported her and all this stuff, and good on her for helping you out and doing that stuff. But, like, at the same time, if you're telling her, hey, don't worry about getting a job, like, just do stuff on the side, like, how is she supposed to make
Cooter,
money?
were you in our relationship?
I'm not. No.
Did you ever hear me say that? Did you ever hear me say that? Did you ever hear me say that? Did you ever hear me say that?
Hold on. Here's what I'm giving Beck the same.
Now what you're doing? Nah. What you're doing is believing reaction channels, and you're going to be coming off.
Hold on.
Tomorrow.
I am giving giving Beck the same benefit of the doubt that I gave you. I'm listening to what they said. I'm not listening to what the detractors said or the reaction channels.
Oh my god, I hate everybody. Holy fuck, I hate everybody.
But fruit neglect is abuse. Why won't you get that through your thick head? Also, money does not excuse the way you treat people.
How was, like, the banking, I guess? Like, what was it, a joint
It's
account?
pretty simple. I get in a relationship with someone and they're like, oh, do you want to join my bank because my actual bank account, because you're getting out of this relationship and now you're leaving the bank account from your ex? And I was like, sure. So I could have gotten my own bank account, or I could have been with Beck. Either way, Beck was not really making much money. So it was never anything about weird money situation type. They made literally nothing. Okay. I was the breadwinner. So they were able to spend any penny they wanted, whatever they wanted. That Beck did not have a job at all. All they did was sit on their ass 24/7. Me too, though. Hi.
See,
me too.
Weren't they on your streams, though? Didn't they participate?
Yes, because they wanted to be.
No, Beck didn't just stick around. Beck left to take control of their own life. Amber has openly admitted she begged Beck to come back on live streams because she couldn't do it on her own. She didn't have the drive, and she didn't have the personality. Amber even started calling Beck her employee, bragging about paying them, which, by the way, she didn't actually do. And while Beck was helping her keep the channel afloat, Amber publicly degraded them every chance she got on those live streams. So no, Beck wasn't freeloading. Beck was being used and humiliated while Amber benefited.
And they were on my streams for a total of like 6 months out of 5 years.
It was
my live stream era.
You hold money over everyone's head. Beck, Destiny, Roxy, Tina. Beck earned every penny for having to follow you into every bathroom and was kept away from family. They wanted to work and you said no, period, and you stole their money. At Tarzan 11 super chatty $20, honestly you should quit. If all you do is be upset with us. Why are you still here? Honestly, I came to support you, but I'm staying for Scooty. Please leave.
Are you a hard time right now, dude?
An idiot? Are you like I'm gonna respond to both of these. So you hold money over everyone's head. So can we go in the same way where Beck is holding my immobility, whatever the word is, over my head?
But if you if at one point
can we say the fucking same for them? How about you stop glazing Beck?
If she's saying that Amber kept her from the job when Amber was the breadwinner and everything, why couldn't she just left or got a job? Like,
from the way I heard it, she was encouraged to stay at home with you, and like, look, she was taking care of you for almost a year. That's a full-time job.
My god.
Look, I'm not trying to upset you. I
didn't poop 24/7, bro. It was like once a night type of deal. When you get home from work, I'm gonna poop, okay? So help me out.
Part-time could have been fine, right?
What the fuck is this glazing, bro? Do you?
How am I
It's
glazing?
fucking
I'm trying.
You're giving me the ick. I'm actually grossed out that I come up on here. I'm crying. I'm this and I'm that. And I thought we had a whole show planned. This wasn't part of it.
This is a video I watched last night while I was preparing for FFG and everything else. It came up in my recommended. I watched it. It was an interview with Beck.
Oh, okay. So what's happening is you're believing everything Beck's saying, but you don't even know this human at all. I have nothing to lie about.
Okay.
I feel like they had a good relationship too. Like the fallout was after the breakup, right, Amber?
Yeah, Beck said they were gonna love me forever. Beck was upset that I moved on. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to be depressed my whole fucking life.
Okay, it was questions I want to know the answer to. I apologize. As I learn more, I want to fucking know the answers to this shit. I have given you more than the benefit of the doubt.
This is what the LCU is turning me into.
Okay. So let's talk about Beck's mom. Is that okay? Can we talk about that?
Oh my god, this is getting so sick.
Isn't okay? So Beck's mom got sick at a certain point. Like she had cancer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You set up like a GoFundMe page and all that to try help and pay for the medical bills and all that stuff. The video that I watched kind of said that she had insurance. Like they had their stuff. So like
I was trying to help my partner's mom at the time.
Isn't that something like you should have talked to them about? Because like in a way it's almost, I'm not gonna say that, but like
what are you talking about?
Shouldn't you have talked to the family first? 'Cause like that's not your mom. And look, I respect that you like Beck, or like you were in a relationship with Beck.
I didn't create the GoFundMe.
Okay, but like you did promote it and stuff, and like you got some flack for that.
Yes, with Beck by my side.
But like from what I heard about this GoFundMe, is it was very much phrased in the way that she needed this money.
Softening butter. I didn't fucking financially abuse anyone. They had free range over the money.
Deb's Beck is the best thing that ever happened to you. You took away the $5,000 inheritance from their mother and you left her with $100 for a U-Haul. You couldn't pay an aide any amount to care for you the way they did.
We're about to spill the tea and this tea is about to be spilled. That $5,000 went into the fucking bank. Beck did what they wanted with that fucking money. I didn't fucking touch it. Beck did. After me and Beck broke up, I paid for Beck's bullshit for months and months. I'm talking, do you want to know how much weed I would buy for Beck months and months after we broke up? Because I felt bad for their anxieties, and I would buy food and gas and this and that. Okay. You want to know for how long? I paid for the fucking car insurance for months and months after, when they could have fucking got a job and they fucking didn't. But you know, the only reason why I stopped paying for those things is because I was in a whole committed relationship with someone named Feline, who said, how about you stop paying for your ex-partner's shit? It's disrespectful.
1070 for dragging her now after 4 surgeries in a month while you cry over a thumbnail. You are a coward. Take the money to fill the empty void in your life.
With how much money I had in my motherfucking bank, $5,000 was like a penny that I can fucking shit on, okay? Point blank, period.
That comment right there is genuinely disgusting. Beck said Amber took the $5,000 inheritance they received after their mother died, money Beck never saw again. And Amber's response wasn't denial. She's just straight up bragging. She said she was making $850,000 a year and that $5,000 was like a penny she could shit on. What a confession, Amber. Because if $5,000 was meaningless to you, then why did you need to take money that came from someone's deceased parent? Imagine describing money tied to someone's mother dying as something you could shit on. That alone tells you everything you need to know about the power dynamic in that relationship.
Whose name? So this account was in Beck's name, is that right? Like, I don't know.
Correct.
Okay, but like, so here's where I'm kind of running into an issue. Is like early on in the relationship, you were the main breadwinner. Beck couldn't get a job. Whenever the inheritance comes in, then it's suddenly her responsibility to spend like the last month. Like her mother passed away from cancer. Like that was what we talked about earlier. Oh, don't freak out yet. Like, isn't it kind of weird though to kind of be like, okay, yeah, I took care of her and all this stuff, and then like turn around and be like, well, we needed this money for this and that and that and that and that.
Needed this money for this and that. Never once.
But you just said you did.
I had plenty of money.
But you just said you did. We needed it for insurance. We needed it to pay for our living expenses.
No, I didn't, bro. You are not listening.
Cup 7,000 ALR manipulated Beck to quit her job so she would stay home with her.
Did you?
Oh, first of all, did I emotionally abuse? Yes. Did Beck emotionally abuse? Yes. Am I gonna admit it? Yes. Is Beck? No. Beck thinks that they're fucking the most perfect thing that ever fucking walked this planet. You do care, and that's why you're fucking here, you dumb fuck.
I heard your I heard your entire story, the first 2 episodes, Amber. Now, as I learn more, I'm really trying to learn more so I can be better at knowing you, knowing your past, so we can do a good show. But like, as I do that, questions are gonna come up, and I just want to know the truth.
I'm literally telling you the truth.
You ain't shit to me. I don't know any of this lore, but as defensive as you are, seems like you're scared to get caught.
I have a
in
big
lie.
announcement.
Stop
One more.
donating. Def more famous.
2 more.
Stop donating. I have an announcement.
You act so cocky and smug, but don't forget just recently you were begging for donations for Twinkie's surgery.
Hold up. I'm literally sitting in a live stream. It was the last live stream I did on my channel, and all I said was, hey, I lost monetization and I have Twinkie surgery. I didn't ask anyone for a fucking penny. So shut the fuck up. This is how lies get spread, bro. And then I got mass reported. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision. This has been my job for 13 years. I literally did my makeup so I could do cameos. Thankfully, I did them already. Speaking of cameo, not me putting an ad in the middle of a freaking breakdown. But my cameo is 40% off. Down below, you can see my cameo link. It is 40% off. And I have made a Cash App as well, because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job. So I was demonetized because I was mass reported. I was scared. This has been my source of income. It's why I have a roof over my head. It's how I'm able to take care of. It's the reason why I have anything. I'm scared. Twinkie has surgery on Friday. Twinkie has surgery on Friday. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery. I was so grateful. Like, this is genuinely, it's more serious than, it's more serious than, oh, Amberlynn got demonetized. It's like, just imagine losing it all, you know? My savings was directly for taxes. I bought a $1,300 camera, you guys. I'm gonna be selling that. I'm gonna be selling my choosies. I'm gonna be selling Legos. I'm gonna be selling my books. I'm gonna be selling whatever I can sell to help me in this time. Again, my cameo is 40% off. I don't like to be the person to say, oh, here's my Cash App. But if you want to give me a penny, you can give me a penny. But I've been horrific with money. Do I wish I can go back in time? Behave differently regarding money? Yes. This is how lies get spread, bro. And I'm so fed up with it.
Beck left you. Beck only spoke out about Ella because Ella kept bringing up Beck in her videos. You provoked her. She didn't care until you kept disturbing her peace. Stop twisting the truth because these two know nothing.
I don't.
Not true.
You don't know shit. You don't dance. You don't add anything else to the table. Leave.
I don't dance.
Now,
so according to this person, I'm the one who left Casey, by the way. You know, Casey, my abuser. So does that mean everything I'm saying is true? So since Beck left me, that means everything Beck's saying is true. Is that the way you want to think? No, the way that they want to think is Amberlynn is wrong about everything. Amberlynn is always the abuser, no matter if it's financially, physically, animally, mentally, emotionally. It's always Amberlynn in the wrong. And Scooter is now falling for the bullshit.
I'm not falling for the bullshit. Like Taze said, I don't know the lore, so I'm trying to get the full story here. That's all I'm trying to do.
It's not lore.
It kind of is, to be honest.
What a slag.
Dude,
what a slag.
No, look, here's the deal. I'm on your side, but I want to know your history. Like, I'm an open book. Sweet Tea's an open book.
This motherfucking Uno Doso Trace 398 bullshit ugly fuck. You better shut the fuck up. You know nothing about me.
I would call her out if I heard even one thing that I thought was even remotely crazy, but nothing has been.
Well, so is it not fair for me to do the same thing, though?
What's frustrating is that every time Scooter raises a valid criticism, Sweet Tea immediately rushes in to soften it or excuse it, and it completely undercuts the conversation.
Like, whenever she has a job and you encourage her to quit that job and you encourage her to stay without a job, that does sound a little bit like financial.
Do you know why Beck quit? They worked in this like wood factory every day. They would come home. Oh, my back hurts. So you know what I did as the girlfriend that I am? Hey, I make hella money. Why don't you just quit? I'll support you. Where I slacked, Beck picked up. Where Beck slacked, I picked up. But no one wants to give me the grace for that for some reason.
So she did have a job while you were dating at one point.
Yes, when we first got together.
Scooter said that you wouldn't let her have a job.
I said that after she quit the job, she was in what she said was she was encouraged not to get another job so she could be at home and look, she was helping on the was she paid for the streams that she helped out on?
Fucking shit.
They shared money, Scooter.
I literally feel like I'm going crazy right now.
So let's get into the inheritance thing then. So we talked about how
let me explain it to you again. Beck got $5,000. Beck put it in the bank. We never spoke about it again because it was just there. Beck bought what they wanted, when they wanted, how they wanted. I never say in it, ever. And might I add, I helped Beck's family financially so many times, my head is gonna pop off about it. So don't even fucking fuck with me when it comes to this bullshit financial. Did she wipe me? Yes. Was I emotionally abusive and controlling and wanted her near me 24/7? Yes, it happened. But was I financially abusive? No. Was Beck a horrible partner too? Yes.
ALR basically ate herself into being a huge blob who couldn't wipe herself.
Fat
Just
phobia.
leave
Fat
ALR
phobia.
glazing is
Fat
done.
phobia.
Amber, the way you were...
Who cares if I'm a fucking narcissist? Call me a narcissist. Call me anything you fucking want. I don't give a fuck anymore. Narcissistic goddess here in action, baby. Hello.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I'm
I
almost
can't wait
done.
to go hang out with your mama, someone who actually believes me and loves me and cares about me, unlike my own actual co-host.
Dude,
Let's talk about one of your past relationships. Have you been perfect?
No.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Exactly.
But here's the
Did
deal.
you financially abuse any women?
Honestly, I probably did financially abuse my mother to some level. 100% I did.
There we go. Hate on him. You ain't gonna hate on him.
But here's
no
the
more,
difference.
bitches.
Here's the difference. I'm taking accountability for it. And the way you were talking about the money before, it sounds like it was something you were using to hang over her head. It really does to me. Okay, look, it's fine. Let's move on to the inheritance.
Scooter!
How does she end up with only $100 whenever there was a count in her name? How does she only leave with $100 whenever she had a $6,000 inheritance and you were making money hand over fist? Okay, so you were making money off of YouTube at that point.
Y'all broke up?
I guess that's where I'm confused is if you were making this money, again, I don't understand how she leaves the relationship with only $100 if she was spending your money.
That's not what fucking happened. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god.
Okay,
Are you not listening to me?
How much money did she have when she left? Because she said
rages at you.
So how much? So she had her full $6,000 when she left, or $5,000. That's what you're saying. Here's the deal. One second you're saying that you're supporting her, you're paying the money to support her, and then the next second she has no money left to live off of after you guys break up. That's where I'm confused.
I feel like I'm speaking a different language.
I feel like you are too, to be completely honest.
Explain it a different way, Amber, because it is a little hard to understand.
Drama alert super chatted $20. Give this to Beck.
Out of every single person in the LCU besides Xylee, I'm the most entertaining bitch there is. GW, whatever the fuck, you need to change that username. If I'm so boring, why the fuck are you here? Because I know you're here from Girl World, you dumb.
You're here for Scooter.
It's about getting the full story, and I feel like you're dancing around where the money went from the inheritance. Like, I really do. No, you even agreed, Sweet Tea, that it was not really clear where that money ended up. If she had $5,000 and you were still making all this money from YouTube, where did that $5,000 end up? Why was she left with some low amount of money?
It was spent over time. Does that make sense? We were still together for a long time.
Oh my God, Amber.
Who cares, actually?
Amber, you got so cooked. You were telling people that you're like more famous than me.
And this is where Keem just straight up starts laughing at her. And I don't think Keem is laughing to be mean, he's laughing because this comparison is genuinely absurd. You don't get to claim fame when people only know you from reaction channels. They're starting to realize that what Girl World has been saying for years isn't exaggerated. And Amber can feel that control slipping, which is why she's spiraling. Being a spectacle isn't the same as being famous, and that's what she doesn't get. This is why Keem fact-checks her. He realizes she actually believes this.
Amber, you got so cooked. You were telling people that you're like more famous than me, so they looked it up on AI, bro. You're not gonna believe what AI said,
Bro,
dude.
do you get recognized in person, bro? Do you get recognized, bro?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, let's go in public one day together and we'll see what's up.
Why don't you get...
I'm sorry, that's funny as fuck. It says that ALR stands out due to, like, physically she'll stand out more than Keem.
I'm sure I would.
That's
The AI said that.
The AI said that.
Show the shit and read it, dude. It's insane.
No, I'm more famous than you.
So Keemstar's been a public figure for nearly 15 years. He's interacted with the biggest stars on the planet, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul. A random 20-year-old at a mall is much more likely to know the drama alert guy. Keem's audience is massive and spans across gaming, news, and general internet culture. Amberlynn's audience is very specific, high-intensity niche, often girl world. For Amberlynn, it says, due to her extreme weight, which she has documented publicly for a decade, Amberlynn is physically distinct. Even people who don't follow her might recognize her simply because she looks exactly like her photos and videos, which has been used in...
Oh, there you go! She doesn't try to fucking be a fake girl and tries to fucking do, like, Photoshop and shit.
Nope. I get recognized every single fucking time I leave the house, okay?
I'm staying away from this, dude. I'm already in the doghouse, Keem. I can't.
I have left the house and not got recognized. It's happened, but it's pretty rare.
Look, I don't.
Fine, I'll take the fucking L. I'm not famous. I suck. I suck so bad. No one knows who I am. I'm the most boring person in the LCU. I'm just as fat as a tree trunk. I'm horrific.
Look,
and I smell like
you're not. You're losing weight, dude. That's a big growth. Even for a week, for someone your size, losing weight is amazing.
Amberlynn didn't even go to Beck's mum's funeral.
Do you want to know why, you guys? Yeah, do you want to know why? It was a week after my hysterectomy, where I couldn't even really walk.
Oh.
Okay.
And it was 3 hours away.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I couldn't even get out of bed.
Look, I don't want to get too personal here, but, like, what was the relationship between you and her family? Because, like, I heard that, like, at one point they held an intervention against her, telling her to, like, leave you.
Yeah. And to my face, they liked me. They would ask me for money all the time, and I would give it because that's just the type of person I am. For vet bills, for food.
Notice how every time Amber is asked about her dynamic with other people, the answer always comes back to money. It's never about emotional support, mutual care, or relationships. It's always, I paid for food, I paid for gas, I gave them money. Covering expenses doesn't automatically make you a good partner, and it doesn't erase everything else that was happening in that relationship. I appreciate that Scooter has picked up on this and isn't letting it go.
Electricity, it didn't matter what it was for.
At Jonathan at 1074 super chatted $20. Tell them about the voicemail where you called her dying mother ungrateful.
So, to my face, you know, all of that. But behind my back, they were telling Beck to leave me and all this stuff. So to my face, they were just being nice to get money from me.
So what is this about you, like, leaving her mom a voicemail or something? Is that true?
There was a really big argument that we had, and Beck's mom said some very awful things to me. And my voicemail got leaked, but none of what she said to me got leaked because I am not that type of person. But this is smuggling, as you can tell.
Let me try rephrasing my question from before.
Okay.
After her mom died, after Beck's mom, or excuse me, I apologize, guys. I really do. My bad. After their mom died, were you still financially supporting Beck?
Yes. I was still with Beck. Like 14 more months. We broke up about 6 months after, but I was supporting Beck for a year, like another whole year.
Were you still making money off of YouTube? Because before you said you were making like $150,000 a year.
Yes, I was making a lot of money.
Can you not see why I'm confused here? You are making a lot of money, and like you'd been supporting them for however long, and then the inheritance comes in, and the inheritance disappears whenever it's all in the same account.
Yeah, it's just chilling, or being spent,
so it
or
was,
whatever.
Well, is it chilling or is it being spent?
How the fuck do I know? All our money was together.
Okay, I obviously we can't get too into financials, but again, how much of the inheritance did she get, or did they get when they left?
From the time that Beck got the inheritance and it hit the bank to the time that me and Beck like literally closed all communication when it came to finances, through that time, Beck probably spent a good $40,000. So do you think that the $5,000 was probably in that? Do you think that?
What did they spend $40,000 on though?
Everything.
What
I would spend the same amount of we spent. When I first got with Beck, they had maybe like 5 t-shirts.
So you guys both spent it.
Once we broke up, they had a whole... Oh, yeah. I would spend money like... Are you kidding? We both were like shopaholics. With whose money, though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if you're financially supporting her, making all... Or them... Making all this money on
Amber be spending everything and Beck not spend a dime of her inheritance the whole 14 months they've been together?
Beck continues to make money to this day off of Ayla's name. Beck will make money for decades off of the LR fame.
Listen, I get it. I'm coming off as a complete narcissistic bitch. But if people want to give me this energy, I'm going to give it back.
Yeah, $5,000 isn't a crazy amount of money, but if they left and only had $100, $100 is a crazy low amount of money. Like
Scooter,
I'm just
you don't
asking
think there's any way
how
she could have
much
spent that money in 14 months.
it's they, and how much did they have when they left? That's the question I'm asking.
They had free reign.
No,
over
after the
bank.
account split, after you guys broke up,
After
how
the
much money
account
did they
split,
have?
We were already broken up for like more than over half of a year. So
but-
duh, they had zero.
So at that point, you weren't financially supporting them, but I thought before you said you lowere.
You know what? This isn't locale bus anymore. I don't know what to say about it, okay? You either want me or you don't. Because if I'm going to be here, this is how it's going to be, point blank period. People are going to hate me 24/7, and I'm going to have to react with the same type of fucking energy.
Did you look up this crap because of Tina fighting with her and your mama bring this stuff up to you?
I looked at this stuff last night. I can show my search history on my laptop.
Did you have popcorn? Did you have a good old fucking time?
I did not have popcorn. I did have peanuts.
Don't
though.
laugh at me.
I'm not okay. I apologize. Jesus Christ. You have plenty of support.
Yes, they all fucking are kissing your
I have literally defended you during this stream. I'm sorry that I'm asking questions. Should I not do that? Should I just sit here and like lean back? All right. I mean, you don't want to dance. You don't want to do this. Hey, guess what? By the way, you have to show up tomorrow.
I'm not fucking lying, whoever said that. Keem, call this locale Beck at this point. Locale Beck and Glazer.
Why do I care about the money? Because I think it's up that they lost their entire inheritance. Apparently, we're left with $100, and I can't get a straight answer on how much money they had when they left. Like, I feel like that's not a hard question to answer.